Hello and welcome back to Paul's Racing Channel and to the Ultimate Racing League here on GT7. This is our BTCC Replica Championship. This is round 3 and this is Suzuka, a 3.6 mile ribbon of tarmac in Suzuka City, about 30 miles south of Nagoya in Japan. So our drivers have certainly been putting in the miles, that's for sure, haven't they? Just not only in their cars but also through travelling. Started off in Australia, if you remember, back to the UK at Goodwood, and now over again to the Far East. Still, at least they're racking up their air miles, so that's something, I suppose. So it's not all bad news. So I'll take you through the point situation. I did muck it up last time, as you've probably seen. So hopefully I'll get it right this time. Pretty sure I got the right list. So here we go. So after round 2 then at Goodwood, we've got Thomas leading it on 112 points, closely followed by James Stephen on 110. There's quite a big gap back to Grasshopper in third on 72, Molson fourth on 76, so not a lot in third and fourth there. Kevin fifth on 66, Potsy in sixth on 48, Seabroad on 7th, 53, Gingerbread Sam in 8th on 45, Banksy in 9th on 44, and that's your top 9. So there you go. Let's take you through this grid then for round 3. We've actually only got 2 15-minute races for you tonight. I can give you the result of race 2 after this one, but unfortunately we've got no footage of that one. So just the 2, race 1 and race 3 tonight. So this is race 1, obviously. So let's stop my waffling and let's get on with this action. So pole position, we've got Thomas, got James in 2nd, Grasshopper 3rd. So there's your top 3 in the championship already. Top 3 on the grid. Banksy 4th, Sideways George in 5th. So he's come back here. Starts here at round 3. Haven't seen him for the first couple of rounds, have we? But he's back. Serial Car Killer in 6th. Gingerbread Sam in 7th. Molson 8th. Kevin 9th. Potsy 10th. Benzo 11th. And Seabroad in 12th. Glorious day here at Suzuka as the revs go up. And away we go. Rocket ship Thomas off and running. I keep saying it, but he's absolutely left them as they head down to turn 1. First corner. Now this is a bit tricky, this one. Got to be a bit careful as they got someone's gone diving off the outside there. Who's that? I think that's one of the Sylvias back there. Not sure who that was. Is that Banksy? Possibly. That's all a bit dodgy around there. You've got to be very careful. Easy to do that. And there's one of the NSXs, that's got to be Molson at the back as well. So Grasshopper up to 3rd. Up the inside of Serial he goes. So a little bit messy there at turn 1. Easily done though. If you get it wrong, you're always going out left. And then it's a long hard battle to try and get back to it. Fortunately, right at the start of the race, so plenty of time. So James in 2nd, there's your leader Thomas. Just coming up now to the hairpin. So James and Thomas just putting a gap on Grasshopper. So these two, moment from James in 2nd, little squiggle there on the way out as they come round now 200R into Spoon Curve. "17 corners on this Suzuka circuit. Figure of 8, as you know, not an intersecting figure of 8 is a bridge. Just coming up to it or going over it now is Thomas, but there's not many figure of 8 tracks around. You've got Motegi as well, another one actually happens to be in Japan that's a figure of 8, but not many about is there throughout the world, not anymore anyway. So Thomas then coming into the chicane and into the last corner now. Got a lovely gap over James already. And then, as I said, Grasshopper keeping it there in 3rd. Not really pulling away from Serial, who's in 4th. And then there's Sam, or Ginger. Let's call him Ginger, why not? Well, actually, we've got another Ginger in the group, so let's not call him Ginger. Let's call him Sam. And who's that going out? Is that Broady? Seabroad even? No, it's Sideways on his return up the inside of Kev. Teammate just behind him, Seabroad, but sideways then on his return to racing with us. Been out for a little while, but he's back. So sideways in 6th. There's Seabroad's got past Kev as well. Went up the inside, didn't he, as they went through the S's and through the snake section. So Kev then 8th, Molson has got himself back up to 9th. So from going off at turn 1 at the start, made up a few spots there, or a couple of spots there, got himself up to 9th place. So he's on the fight back now. 3 minutes to go. Benzo there in 10th, closely followed by Potsy in 11th. But a little battle here between Kev and Molson. So Molson having a look now. Can he get him up here at the hairpin? Oh, sliding it round goes Sam. A little bit wide from Seabroad as well, but Molson still up the back of Kev, and it's all closing up a little bit. Potsy's not that far. He's got past Benzo actually. Potsy, there he is. It's all closing up a little bit at the back here. Benzo and Banksy, the 2 Silvias, in 11th and 12th. Banksy had that moment as well, went way out, didn't he? To the left, and he's gone out again here on Spoon Curve. Run it a bit wide, so did his teammate as well. So both Silvia's having a bit of a moment now in the same corner. Back of the lead though. No moments for Thomas as he comes through now to complete lap 2. So Thomas looking for a victory here to continue on where he left off in the last round. James, oh, smoking that front left, my goodness me. Has he got any tyre left on that? Has he got any rim left on that? That was, well, we'll have to keep an eye on that. That might end up with a puncher there, you know. Those low profile tyres are, well, it weren't really gripping there, was it? Not that front left anyway. And again, every right hand turn seems to be smoking that left side, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. And his tyres are not going to last if he keeps doing that. 5 minutes in, so 10 minutes to go. Keep an eye on that. Grasshopper's got away from the rest of the field now, but he's in a bit of a lonely third. Coming through Degner corner and up to the hairpin. Great shot at the hairpin, Dunlop hairpin, I'm calling that. Serial, 4th, Ginger, or Sam. I just call him Ginger, what the hell. Ginger is in 5th, it's easier than Sam. Excuse me, sideways in 6th. Ginger, look at him, up there. Right up the booty of Serial now. Sideways also. Sniffing around there in 6th place, so 3 cars, 4th, 5th and 6th battling it out here. So really, as they come up now to 130R, is he going to have a go? Gingerbread? No, he didn't. Now what about here at the chicane? He's sideways eyeing that up. Well, he eyed it up, but didn't go for it. Would have been a bit late if he had. Seabroad in 7th, Molson 8th, Kev in 9th. There's Seabroad coming over the start and finish. Start lap 4. Molson 8th, as I say. He might have made another place up there over Kev. Drop back down to 9th now, Kev, and you thought the Nissan would have been at home, wouldn't you, around here? But at the moment, it just looks like Kev's struggling a little bit in now to control it. Potsy looking a little bit more smoother there behind him, so Potsy's going to just kind of eye up Kev, see what's doing, and hope that he makes a little mistake, see if he can capitalise, but still there in 10th. And then the two Silvias, Banksy 11th, Benzo 12th, the two yellow machines at the back. Thomas then stretching out that lead on James now as he comes up to Spoon Curve and along the back straight. There's the gap he's got. Not in sight in yet, is he, James? He's not in sight at all. Where is he? There he is. So, big gap for Thomas. So, Thomas already looking to secure this win on race 1. But these two absolutely cleared off from the rest now. Grasshopper in 3rd. Coming up to the chicane. Couple of stabs of the brake there. The Serial there in 4th. Good showing by Serial actually in 4th place. Gingerbread did get into 5th. So he got past the WRXs, but trying to hunt down Serial now, but he's having a good race in 4th, isn't he? Looking like that Cayman. He's under control. Oh, look at this at the back here. Sideways. Almost went sideways into the side of Gingerbread up the inside though. Or on the outside actually. Sideways to get himself on the inside. What a move that was from Sideways George. Great move. Had a lot more momentum through there. Oh, a lot of grass from Gingerbread. That's going to slow him down. And that's going to allow Seabroad onto the back of him as well. That Ferrari looks a handful round here. In the hands of Gingerbread anyway. Seabroad really attacking him. Now, this is a tough place to pass, and it's probably not the place to pass there as they come through Degner now, up and under the other part of the track. That is the crossing section now, but Seabroad went for it and nearly paid the consequences. But he's going to be looking for a... Oh, Ginger. And again, Ferraris don't like it round there. And Seabroad's going to have him. Yeah, little mistake from Gingerbread. And up past him goes Seabroad. Quite an easy pass in the end, given to him really there. But of course you take it. So he's up to 6th place. Molson in 8th. Just watching what's going on in front. Well, we're 10 minutes in, so 2/3 of the way, so not long now left of this first race. That's gone really flown through, hasn't it? And well, can Molson make up another couple of spots before the end? He's got him in sight as Gingerbread goes out wide, and he's really finding it, and he's going to make a spot up here surely. Oh, almost. Gingerbread though came back on to the track and just about held on to keep Molson behind him. Kev still in 9th. Banksy has actually made a spot up now on Potsy. Must have had a moment, Potsy, because he was some way in front of these, and the two yellow Silvias were some way back. So Banksy makes up another spot there, up to 10th. There is Potsy. So I think he must have had a moment somewhere. Didn't see it, but must have been what's happened. And a long way back is Benzo. So I'm not too sure what's up with Benzo yet, but long way back there. Oh, and a penalty as I come to him for Thomas. Goes a bit wide, but wide. Half a second penalty there. Ain't going to have any effect on where he is though. Got absolutely no one behind him close enough to affect a half a second penalty anyway, so it's not going to worry too much about that. But must be pushing still to have got that penalty. Maybe just needs to cool it off a little bit. Doesn't need to go mad, because that's when mistakes happen. And look at me, I'm trying to tell Thomas, one of our aliens, how to drive. Can you believe it? But anyway, just take it easy, Thomas, and it'll come to you. So this is the penalty area, if you like. The automated penalty area. There it is, quick as that, gone. Half a second. as he goes up through 130R. Now, not quite flat through there, you just have to lift a little bit. You don't have to brake, but just have to lift. It does depend on what car you're in, of course, but nicely through the chicane and onto the last corner for Thomas. It's James. Well, he's obviously settled for second, doesn't he? He's not going to catch Thomas, and he's not under any pressure from Grasshopper in third, so he'll take second, that's for sure. He's second in the championship, not by that much either, so he'll take that. Not going to lose too many spots off of Thomas here, so it's pretty much as you were. And Grasshopper, well, he's got the Raging Pack behind him, but again, don't think they're going to catch him unless he makes a mistake. Thomas holding that fastest lap as well, 2:08.8. But some great battles all over the field, and sideways into fifth, chasing down Serial now, and Serial, can he hold off and keep sideways behind him till the end? With what, minute and a half to go. Oh, now sideways is smoking that front left. Oh, and Serial, there's the pressure, there's the mistake, and he's going to lose a stack full of positions here as he turns it, goes up into the gravel, and 8th, back to 8th. Is he going to go back to 9th, 10th? Oh my goodness, we're all going past him. Oh, and he was doing so well there for a moment. Potsy might even get him as well, and he does. Well, there you go. That's what I'm saying about, you've got to just focus and be careful. I mean, he didn't do anything wrong there really. Well, he obviously made a little mistake, but it was just a mistake, as simple as that. And maybe the pressure from sideways got to him a little bit, but it's unfortunate. Benzo in 12th, as we know, but Thomas, as we watch him now, coming round 130R again into chicane, and he might, no, maybe not, this might be the final lap actually. Yeah, it's going to be the final lap, so Thomas from start to finish has been out top, so congratulations to Thomas. Absolutely no pressure whatsoever throughout that entire race. So well done, first for him. James comes in second, so where he was as well, so no change there. Simple racing really from them two. Grasshopper, he's going to come in third. So well done to Grasshopper, sideways with a good fourth actually. Has he got damage? What's happened? He might lose this to his teammate. Or was he giving it to his teammate? He does. Look at that for teamwork. Sideways, Broad in fourth, sideways in fifth. We've seen him do that before, haven't we? Molson did get a sixth in the place. Well done. Gingerbread in seventh. Banksy eighth. Kevin ninth. Potsy 10th. Serial 11th. Can't catch up here. They're all there. What a battle at the end there with all those lot all coming through. Could have been anybody's. Unlucky for Serial though. And Benzo. He's going to come in 12th place. Bit of a nightmare this race for him. He comes in 12th. So there's your race 1, guys and folks. Hope you enjoyed it. Catch me for race 3 soon, and thanks for watching.